Okay. Let's see if this setup sounds good. Okay. Alright, audio test. Buttsack? Hello, it seems you have stumbled upon yet another YouTube video I have made. The only improvement I have made is that I'm bringing my phone closer. It's unlike a music stand that you have in band instead of literally on my dresser. No, look. Right here. My phone was right here. And now, this. So anyways, instead of just doing a breakdown of what my setup is, we're now going to be talking about the movie The Fifth Element. Now, I watched this movie a really long time ago, and I don't know when. I was like a kid, I didn't really understand movies, but I just remember that this is pretty good. And I actually do stand by that statement. The Fifth Element is a good movie. It's just that it's also incredibly weird. So here's a quick plot synopsis. Every, I think, 5,000 years or something like that, evil comes to threaten all life, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly how they say it is. This isn't like commentary. I just watched the movie. It's just that they don't really specifically like go into detail about the evil. And in order to combat the evil, you need to get the 4 basic elements like water, earth, fire, air, and you gotta put them around a 5th element. Ooh, the movie title. And that stops the evil because magic. Starts off in 1914. It's kind of like a little boring, except for when the aliens show up. Put this here. Edit. Put the alien here. So the aliens come and they're like, we normally keep the elements here on Earth, but we don't feel like it's safe on Earth, so we're gonna take them somewhere else. So that's what the prologue is about. I'm gonna skip that, and then it skips all the way down to the 23rd century with our main character. So I'm wrong. That's okay. So first of all, that's the evil. They're trying to destroy it with missiles. Lol, you're dumb. Planet is expanding, and they're gonna kill that space fleet that has discovered it. I'm trying to match with what's happening. So yeah, it's expanding. Uh-oh, they can't break it. That's the president. I don't know if I said that. He's saying to, get out of there, you're gonna die. He's scared. Oh yeah, there's blood. So yeah, it's the magic evil thing. Yeah, blood. I can't hear what he's saying. Evil Skull. Bruce Willis, main character. This is Corbin Dallas. I don't know what he was actually smiling for, though. Anyways, main thing you need to know about him is that he is every character Bruce Willis has ever been, and he was a military general who was really good at his job, who smokes, but he retired, and now he is a cab driver. So anyways, I'm going to fill y'all in some details, because these 15 minutes I can't really come up with jokes with. What? Anyways, okay, so, the priest. He was with the president the entire time, but what was the president doing? Also president of the federal... Okay, so, he tells them about the evil lava. Okay, so, these aliens, they have the stones. Spoiler alert, they don't. It's like a distraction thing, which happens again. And then these are more aliens. There's only 2 alien races and maybe the ball. No, there's 3. Okay, so those aliens are hired by Zord. Or Zorg, I can't remember. Zorg / Sword. we'll talk about later because he has a scene. He wants the stones for himself because another part of the prophecy is that if the stones are taken by someone evil, then instead of like stopping the evil ball, it will kill everyone else. Because when you have the 5 elements together, if it's for good intentions, it's supposed to create life. But if it's for bad intention, it just kills everyone. I think it's in the entire universe. And okay, right. The priest has like 2 different actors. Like the priest character literally says, "For 300 years I've waited for nothing." Like this guy? And you see this guy. Also, this is the scene where he's trying to kill the archaeologist. So, like, 2 different actors. This is also not the scene of Zord/Sorg. Okay, whatever. What's the next thing I'm gonna know? 5th element. Skip. That's the 5th element. Girl. I said it earlier. Yeah, there's police. So, this is the 5th element. They constructed her, and she, like in the test tube thing, and she broke out, and she jumped. And this is how she meets up with our... Hang on, I didn't type. Main character. Anyways, this is the first meeting of Corbin Dallas and 5th element. And Corbin falls in love because they're main characters. This is gibberish. Okay. There's like a chase scene because, you know, she's legal. I'm only bringing this up because I just think it's interesting because it's just McDonald's in the future. And also, I guess I should probably mention New York. It's Coruscant in the prequel trilogy of Star Wars. I don't really feel like going into detail, not because I'm just tired. I don't know why. It's just life. Okay. I'm up. I'm awake. I'm no longer tired. Okay. Headset. Okay. Retry. Okay. I'm awake. Okay. So, Corbin takes her to the priest because the priest knows about the 5th element junk, and he's talking about like, well, we gotta do stuff. I think I figured out the words. So no, okay. Corbin takes 5th element to priest. Corbin doesn't know she is 5th element because she's speaking gibberish, which is, I think, the ancient language, which the priest eventually speaks about. He's like, "Hey, yo, this girl just came and just said your name," and is like, "You know about her?" And he finds the priest by looking in the phone book, which in the future was interesting because, like, just use the internet. 1997. So also 5th element girl has a tattoo on her arm. He shows it to him, and the priest is all like, "Oh." Boron. So yeah, no. So anyways, okay, try it. So, anyways, the priest informs Corbin about the fifth element, or I guess boron, because I'm doing that joke now, about the fifth element. It says that the language he's speaking is like the divine language for like timeless time. We also get this kind of... I really spend about 2 minutes just saying random garbage, don't I? Okay, day 3 of recording. New day, new me. Freaking, you know how it'd be when you're doing time zones. Let's go. So, fifth element is a tranny. What? So in addition to my shirt changing and the fact that the audio for the fifth element just does not really record well by my phone, the fifth element is a he or she. There's like 3 ways of saying it. 1, yes. 2, when they scanned the genome, it was actually that it was a female and everyone was wrong, because this is what the original fifth element looked like in its original form.
What that mouth do?
And, well, the third theory is that there is no gender. Regardless, this is definitely a sci-fi that's ahead of its time. Get it? I think that's the video title. So anyways, I'm just going to do a recap of this next scene. So actually, well, earlier, she has a name. It's really long, but it's eventually just condensed down to Lilu. So, I'm just going to call her Lilu. Also, this is something that stuck with me forever. Wow. So, like, right now, she's just looking at, like, history of what she's missed. The priest understands the ancient language. It's also called the divine language, if I refer to it as like that. She says that the stones were not on the ship that crashed, which I said earlier, and has been entrusted to someone else. So that's where the plot's starting to go. Oh, and this is, again, bad guy Zorg. Wait. Okay, so, figured it out. It's Zorg. And he is looking for the stones because he is the evil. He is the main antagonist, or was it the evil ball? Well, they're working together. The evil ball wants Zorg to get the stones and do the evil part of the thing. And he actually sent those bad aliens back, these guys, to get the stones. But they weren't there. Like, in exchange, you would get, like, a weapon. I actually do think Zorg is a pretty cool character. He's got, like, a little country accent.
Makes you stronger. Your time for revenge is at hand.
This is a cool weapon. I didn't really try this ever. I don't try. He does a cool thing where he shows off the weapon. You can't hear it anyways, but like, it's pretty cool. It's like talking about the replay function. The bullets are going to where you first shot them. And then rocket launcher. Pretty cool. Arrowheads. Net launcher. Flamethrower. His favorite. And for the grand finale, the all-new ice cube. Those are his words, and freezes them. Epic gamer moment. I also mentioned those aliens are like, want those crates for like revenge or something, but like, they don't just go into the detail. And the crate is empty. Uh-oh. Me when crates are empty. So here they learn that the stones are with a alien that is a opera singer, and she is performing on a cruise liner for a charity event. So it's like big and packed, so it's like impossible to get there, and there's not easy to get onto the ship. Those people were working with Zorg, and they want the priest. Good question, I will ask. Why would they think the priest knows where the stones are? Well, no. How? What? So, in this scene, Priest is like, hey, I need these stones to, like, have the universe not die. And you're trying to, like, kill everyone. But, Zorg is like... I'll show the scene. I like it.
We serve comes from destruction, disorder, and chaos. Now take this empty glass. Boring. But it is. Destroy. Look at all these little things. So busy now. You see, Father, by creating a little destruction, I'm in fact encouraging life.
And then he chokes on a cherry. So anyways, everyone wants to get to Floss in Paradise, which has the stones. It's Zorg, those bad aliens, the government, the priest, and then everyone's trying to get to Corbin, which is what this scene. So first, the government comes and's like, hey man, we're recruiting you for a mission because, like, we want this to be as discreet as possible, and since you're not actually, like, employed by us, no one will suspect that you're there, therefore, discreet. And then the priest comes and is like, we're stealing your ticket so that way we can go on this and get the stones to save the mission. Zorg wants it because we've already established that he's working with the Shadow Ball to do it, and the evil aliens want it to get the weapons. By getting the stones, they're like, hey, reopen trade negotiations. And yeah, it kind of just all happens at once. Up until this point, the plot's been going really slowly, and then we just get a bunch of plot points at once. It's like, if you look away, you're just going to be like, what's happened? But if you haven't, it's not incredibly difficult to follow, so it's fine, I guess. Also, for context for this clip, while the military came to his apartment to explain his mission, Lilu and the priest came by, and Corbin decided to hide the military people, so he shoved them all in the fridge. This is what we in the industry call murder. Oh, anyways, so the priest actually I don't care that it's tilted. The priest steals the tickets and he gives them to his assistant, David. He's nervous though. But also, Zorg sent the police after Corbin, but his name tag on his door was on a different door, so they took him, and so they thought they had him. But yada yada. But when the police start going, they get jumped by the bad aliens. Okay, we'll get to that later. The bad aliens jump the police, and they steal the guy, and, do that shape-shifting thing that you missed earlier because you weren't paying attention. The ball wants Zorg to get... But yeah. Anyways, Corbin decides to go on the mission. This is the bad guy that the aliens impersonated. So anyways, there's just a dumb little gag where everyone's like, hey, we're all gonna get on the plane as the same person, but only Corbin gets on. Oh, I like this part. So Corbin and Lilu are getting onto the space plane when the flight attendant confronts him and says that since he won a contest, he's famous, which happens in the future, because that's how it works. So he's getting onto this talk show with... Oh yeah. I forgot about him. Okay. You're gonna have to slow down. What does that mean? So all I can really say about this scene is that he is the embodiment of flamboyant gay. So yeah, that's Ruby Rod. He also part of the sci-fi that's ahead of its time. Get it? I'm sorry, what? No, I understand the audio is garbage, but like, when I'm actually like listening to it and it sounds good on my headset, I don't understand what you're saying. So I guess he's not gay. Well, I guess I shouldn't judge. Cue music. Where's the music? So anyways, Corbin, and Lilu get on the plane, and Lilu now speaks perfect English. Well, I say perfect, she speaks English, but like, she's still kind of like getting good at it. It's pretty basic English, but whatever. Dallas explains that he's gonna protect her, but like, Lilu's like, I am supreme being, I protect you. And again, sci-fi that's ahead of its time. We also get this questioning scene. Wait, where'd my headset go? Well, at least it's over. So that scene was going by pretty fast, and a lot of stuff was happening, and I don't really understand any of it. Now let's get on to the stuff that makes sense. Speaking Lava Ball, I was wrong. So anyways, Evil Lava Ball, or Mr. Shadow as he's being referred to, is calling Zorg and is like... And Zorg's like, it ain't easy, this stone stuff is pretty expensive. But Shadow's like, oh... So after Mr. Shadow's respiratory issues, Zorg says that he'll do it personally because he's like, oh yes, daddy. No, I'm just gonna leave that in. I can't think of anything funny. So after that, the space plane arrives at Flossin Paradise, and you would think that it's Discount Hawaii, but really it's just, you know... Just a pretty fancy hotel. I mean, it looks good, but the front with like the Hawaiians and then like then it's like, you know, fancy hotel. That don't mix. And also, it never comes back about the like, you know, Discount Hawaii. Oh, also, it's like, oh, there's parasites in the ventilation. Oh no. Ah, it's the worst kind. So Dallas and Lilu are separated, and Dallas just goes ahead and goes to his room, and we get introduced to this character who is the only scene they're in. But she just sounds so... So I can't make it so that you can hear the girl's voice. She just talks in such a bored tone about something she's really passionate about, so... It's the opposite of this. Oh, Texas! So anyways, the diva has the stones, if I haven't mentioned that. So this assistant tells Lilu, who is, you know, sneaking around, to just stay there. And after her performance on the cruise, she'll give her the stones. So, currently, this guy is unnecessarily shouting. Yeah, you can hear it. Let me play it. Bet you weren't expecting me to do it like that, huh? This is what I look like without headphones on. So, The Diva's gotta do a performance, so. Actually, you know what? The song's getting too slow. So anyways, as the opera becomes a hip opera, Lilu is fighting the Mangalores, who, yeah, they're Mangalores. They mention that, like, I think halfway through the movie, despite being a pretty important alien race to, like, keep in mind. And also while I'm at it, I think the, space, like, turtles that have, like, you know, heads of the vultures, I think they're referred to the Guardians. And then the blue aliens just not even, like, mention what her race is. And anyways, yeah. Everyone likes their performance because it's nice to clap, even though it just sucks. And I don't know. I reset the movie. So anyways, everyone liked it. But oh no. Zorgo show up, oh. Yeah, honestly, I'm like 25 minutes into making this. I'm kind of just running out of jokes, and it's part of the movie. It's not like it's slow. It's just that I can't really insult it. You know? No. Oh, and earlier when I said that the stones were there again, the stones aren't in that box. Oh, Lilu got shot, by the way. So, they're literally inside the diva. I don't know why I need to say literally, but like, whoa. Neato burrito. So, anyways, so yeah, the operation becomes Hang on. Whatever. Anyways, taking out the so and the I don't have words. Okay, there's an action sequence with Corbin shooting out all the aliens because they're in the front lobby and they've taken everyone hostage. So yeah, here's Lilu getting shot. She jumped into the vent, but then got shot. Zorg has the box of stones, but he doesn't have the stones because they're in the diva, because we have to keep everything distracted. Also, what would happen if, like, they didn't, like, do that, okay? Just, oh yeah, don't worry, I have the stones. Oh, where are they? Knife! Stone. That's it. Mom, if you're watching, it's fine. Back in place. Also, that was a bomb. It's been planted. It's going off in 5 minutes. I'm gonna skip a little bit. Oh, crap. So, Zorg's the main antagonist. This is the only time you can see any part of them sharing the same frame as Corbin. Weird. I do think Zorg is the best character. Zorg planted the bomb. and he defuses the bomb by putting in like a little key card at the 5-second mark. That guy conveniently had a bomb that goes off in 5 seconds for no reason, I don't know. And big bada boom. That's a Fifth Element reference. So anyways, they're heading towards Earth to the ritual site so that they can do the whole ritual thing that they're gonna do to stop the evil ball. And Lilu, in her journey to learn everything about humans, she kind of goes down the list in alphabetical order about everything humans have ever done. And right now she's on war. And then she gets this little thing about how humans just suck, and all they do is destroy. You didn't learn that already? Atomic bomb, Holocaust, YouTube comment section. Furries. So to wrap it up with a horrible playback of my video, I'm gonna actually finish off with my scoring. So for the story, I actually did script it ish. The story, it was kind of slow at first. Nothing was really happening. It was just lower. The universe isn't really explained at all and how it works. It's just going, and we don't really get any information, so it's just the future America. But I mean, it wasn't trash, and I did kind of enjoy it for a little bit. I feel like 6 out of 10. Characters, there were 2 I really liked. Lilu had some good lines, multi-pass and whatnot. Not saying that there was any good character arc or anything. And I thought Zork was really good. So tune in next time, in which I hopefully don't review another freaking movie. Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I'm only including this scene because I said I was going to continue to use my wallet as a phone. Sorry about that. Zorg was good. He had an interesting character motive, even though he was obviously the cliche of being lied to. 7 out of 10. Lines, there were some good ones that I did make me crack a smile and whatnot, so that was a aesthetic. I'm talking about visuals and the soundtrack and whatnot. I feel like the soundtrack was pretty bad. There wasn't really anything good, but I did like the scenery and stuff. It had a good futuristic vibe, and it's fun to just look at it and I'm like, haha, we don't use digital clock numbers anymore or whatnot. So 6 out of 10 to bounce out. So I gave this movie a 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, that seems about accurate. Well, join me next time when I